lead anchors Rebecca Erickson and Jordan Fricky, audio specialist Wyatt Malloy, and music specialist Christopher Hurd, special interest reporter Tyler Castle, activities reporter Julia Marcy, freshman reporters Rachel Brown, Kyrie Sherman, and Santa Fe.
Pirates, and welcome to our last episode of Pirate TV for the 2010-2011 school year. I'm Jordan Fricky.
And I'm Rebecca Erickson, and boy oh boy do we have a show for you.
Seniors, as you finish up your finals for the day, don't forget that tomorrow is the Senior Farewell Assembly beginning around 9 in the EHS Fieldhouse. Be there to say your final farewell to Inglewood.
Students, don't forget that tomorrow is the Senior Luau, and for seniors it will cost $1, but for everyone else it will cost $3. Be there to sign yearbooks and say your final farewells.
In other senior news, the Senior Awards will be held Monday, May 23rd in the EHS Auditorium beginning at 7 o'clock p.m.
And seniors, don't forget to pick up your cap and gown next Wednesday, May 25th. Also remember graduation rehearsal starts at 8:30 a.m. on May 26th here at the high school. On May 28th, graduation begins at 8:30.
In other news, all other students, don't forget that your finals start next Monday and go through next Wednesday, so get studying so you can ace those tests.
In musical news, the Pops Choir concert is tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. in the EHS Auditorium.
Well, that's all the news we have for today. Let's jump into our first video by Julia Marcy on reactions to Bin Laden's death.
Hi, I'm Julia Marcy with Pirate TV. Since the death of Osama bin Laden, the world's most wanted man, there have been many questions surrounding the subject of his death. Pirate TV went in to take a closer look and talked with some students to see their reactions.
I agree with killing him, but going public with it and all the trouble it's starting in the Middle East and what's going on with that, and it's definitely going to change everything.
I really don't think that America should be celebrating it the way they are.
Here's what we know so far. In August 2010, the CIA let President Obama know that they had an idea of where his whereabouts were. They also said that there was a 60% chance that he was actually there. Obama decided to take the chance and go after bin Laden. On May 1st, 2011, President Obama announced that Osama bin Laden was killed in his compound in Pakistan.
My reaction to his death is one, evidently as an American, I'm like, yeah, sweet, we killed him after it took 10 years, but we got him. But after those emotions went away, it was kind of like, wow, what did we do?
Ever since the announcement, there have been many questions about the mission that was conducted by SEAL Team 6, such as why aren't they releasing the pictures? What changes does this have on the war on terror?
I haven't decided whether I think they should really release the pictures yet, just because that's not really my say, and I don't really care because he's dead.
I don't think it should be released to the public. I mean, what's the public going to do with it? It's a picture. We have so many other pictures. We know what the guy looks like alive. I'm pretty sure he doesn't look all too different dead. I think that the pictures are superfluous, and I don't think the American public should get them at all.
While Osama bin Laden's death was a great triumph for Americans here in the U.S.,
a lot of people say that Osama bin Laden played the greatest game of hide-and-seek of all time. But we've been looking for Carmen Sandiego since 1991.
It is clear that Osama bin Laden's death made many Americans happy. I'm Julia Marcy, Pirate TV.
It's really interesting to get students' points of views on those touchy subjects.
Sure is.
Well, let's take a look at a video that affects all students and the electives that could or could not be cut next year.
In the future, Inglewood will be facing some budget cuts. What does that mean for us here at Inglewood High School? Well, things like band, art, choir, any type of elective could end up getting cut. So we got the inside scoop on how this will affect our school.
If there were future budget cuts here at the high school, what would that mean for our elective classes? That's a really good question. It's really a big deal here at the high school. I'll tell you one thing. The school board, and I know this school, is really a big believer in the arts, and we are trying to do absolutely everything to keep arts education going for students here in Inglewood High School. But I know our school board and the administration really believes in our electives. I feel confident, especially in the next 3 years, that they'll continue to do that. So we're not going to be in a real crisis situation.
I think electives in high school are very important. I think electives are those classes that help students become individuals, whether they're really good with their hands, whether they're artistic, maybe they just want to try a different way of thinking. Elective classes are the classes that make kids want to come to school.
Electives are very important for students, for one, because they allow students to explore lots of different areas that they might not otherwise get a chance to explore.
There might be a student who only connects to that one class, and it's not an academic class, so there's not as much pressure. It's kind of something that they can get engaged in. I think electives are extremely important, and I'm glad to find out that, you know, that they're going to be around and that students will have the opportunity to join those classes.
Well, it's a good thing nothing's getting cut.
Yeah, I bet students are relieved. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah?
Who do you think had the most bloopers? You or me?
I'm thinking Julia did. Let's take a look at all of Pirate TV's bloopers that we had this year. Enjoy.
Pose.
Okay, back.
I don't know, the people in the class are looking at me. What their favorite Starbucks drink was. My hair was in my face. Coffee. Great. To ask everybody what they... I didn't really... We're still recording. Huh. Coffee.
Here at Inglewood High School. We have your answer. We talked to the dang it. Okay.
Oh, it's just nutty going.
I started thinking about something else.
Oh, it's nutty going from. Okay.
I got sidetracked.
Do it again. I'm sorry.
It's Santa.
Okay. I'm Kyrie Schroeder. I'm Kyrie Schroeder. Pirate TV. I'm Kyrie Schroeder.
That actually worked.
Like, I'm Kyrie Schroeder. I'm Kyrie Schroeder.
Osama bin Laden's whereabouts were known to President Obama through the CIA in August of 2010. I totally messed that up. On May 1st, 2011, they stormed the compound where bin Laden was hiding, and they killed him. That just sounds so lame. It's just like, they killed him. On May 1st, 2011. Oh my God. On May 1st, 2011, President Obama announced that bin Laden was killed in his compound. I totally forgot all that.
For okay, he believes that the making sure children. Oh my gosh, I have a stuttering problem. The making sure children get a good may face adversity, dealing with the upcoming budget cuts. Blah blah blah.